All right, welcome in everyone. Welcome in. So we are going to be playing some Nancy Drew Secret of the Old Clock today. And then afterwards we're going to swap on over to Myst III. So this Nancy Drew game is going to be our first time playing it. We have played a few other Nancy Drew games, so you can always check them out in the playlists and stuff if you want to follow with them. I know the last one we did was Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, I think it was called. And then I believe there was at least one other game. There may have been two other ones. I can't remember for sure. One was about a movie set that they thought was haunted, and we had to solve all of the chaos that was going on the movie set. That one was a little bit different than the typical Nancy Drew games that I'm used to playing. It was kind of more of a hidden pictures sort of game. It was fun, but it was a little bit different. But I think this one is in our usual classic style, but we shall see. It looks like everything is okay. Let me make sure this is looking okay. Give me just a second. Make sure that's looking okay. All right. I think everything seems fine. Let's do a quick intro and then we will get started. So here we go. Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liara, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today we're playing Nancy Drew, Secret of the Old Clock. Now, I'm not sure entirely what we're going to find out in this game, but I do know the Secret of the Old Clock is the first Nancy Drew book. So even though this isn't the first Nancy Drew game, I'm curious if it will match up with what's in the book. So let's hop into the game and find out. All right. New game. All right. We're going to be a senior detective. Okay. Oops. Hang on, hang on. We got to start over. I just saw that the game audio is not picking up. That is unfortunate. Let's see. Why is it not picking up? Let me see. Why is it not picking up? Let me make sure. Oh, okay. It should.
To help her.
Okay, it should pick up now, which means we are immediately going to kill this and we're going to restart it because I want you guys to hear this. So let's get that restarted real quick. I may have to do this one more time. Okay. So let's get this set up properly for you guys. All right. I believe it should work now. Yes, now it's working. Man, I was like, I'm glad I caught that now instead of later. Okay. So once again, we're going to start a new game. And we're going to be a senior detective.
The year 1930. The place, the road to Titusville, where we find Nancy Drew behind the wheel of her blue roadster, pondering this question. Why did Emily Crandall, a girl whom Nancy knows only through their mutual friend Helen Corning, ask Nancy to drive all the way out to the Lilac Inn to see her? Does it have something to do with the fact that Emily's mother died barely a month earlier, leaving Emily to run the restaurant with only her guardian to help her? And
maybe.
More important, why, when she called, did Emily sound so desperate? The spunky teenager turns off the main road, blissfully unaware that Emily isn't all that awaits her at the end of the driveway. No, Nancy Drew is about to get her first taste of the mystery, intrigue, and adventure that are to become her destiny.
Oh boy. All right. Well, let's head up here. All right, let's see. We got a box here. Do we need to call and say hello? Do I have, okay, I have a nickel, so here we go.
Hello. I said Drop a nickel into the slot, please.
Where is this? Oh, okay, right here. We'll do a nickel.
There we go. Now, how may I be of service?
Let's see. I'd like to talk to Carson Drew. Could you connect me? Okay, let's talk to our dad. Let's see. Can I click it?
Hi, could you please connect me with Bess Marvin
I
at
guess we're gonna talk to Bess.
Just a second.
All right, let's see.
Hello?
Hi, Bess, it's Nancy.
George, get over here. It's Nancy Drew. So how's the Lilac Inn?
Let's see. Well, we haven't really seen it yet, so I guess we'll just have to say beautiful.
Beautiful.
Are the lilacs blooming?
Like crazy. They smell so good. It's like the air is made of perfume.
Hi, Nancy.
Is that you, George?
Ouch, that's my foot. Well, move over. I can't hear. You move over. Then I can't hear. Look, just hold the phone like this, okay? There. Can you hear us?
I can hear you fine.
Yes, we can hear just fine.
So nice to have two phones in this house. We don't even have a telephone at our house. It's a quick griping. So Nancy, what's the scoop?
Let's see. Yeah, we haven't talked to Emily yet. Have they ever been here?
Has either of you ever been to the Lilac Inn?
I have. They have the best cherry pie there. It's like you get a whole cherry tree in every piece.
Hello? Is someone on the line? Hello?
We're on the line, Mrs. Farthingham.
Well, get off. I need to make a call.
But we just got on.
Then it should be no problem for you to get off.
Oh boy.
Just give us one more minute, Mrs. Farthingham, please.
Oh, all right. You have 1 more minute.
Go on, Nancy. What were you saying?
Just that I...
Shh. Wait a minute, Mrs. Farthingham. Would you mind hanging up? All clear. Oh, how I wish we didn't have to share a phone line with her. Just be grateful you have a phone, Bess.
Oh boy.
That's it for now.
Bye. Oh, and if you call back and we're not here, it means we went to see this movie called The Big Trail. Yeah, this guy named John Wayne is in it. Helen says he's a real dreamboat. We'll let you know if she's right.
All right, so I guess we could call our dad and see if he has any information.
Drop a nickel into the slot, please. There we go. Now, how may I be of service?
All right, this time we want to call Carson Drew.
I'd like to talk to Carson Drew. His number is KL57187.
Hang on a minute.
Hello?
Drew speaking.
Hi, Dad.
Well, I see you got to Titusville, okay?
Indeed. Let's see, the car ran like a top. Yeah, okay.
The car ran like a top.
It
Never
ought
heard
to.
that
That's
expression.
a fine car. You treat it well, it'll treat you well. Listen, as it turns out, I just called there and left a message for you to call me.
Really?
You did?
I need to get some documents from a colleague over there. I thought since you were in the area, you could pick them up, save him paying postage.
Okay.
Sure. What's the address?
He said he'd just leave them for you at the telegraph office. Just drive into town and look for Tubby Telegrams. So
Okay.
you can't miss it.
Will do.
These papers are extremely important, Nancy.
I will pick them up, Dad.
Good. Remember,
right.
watch your gas gauge and get gas when you're low so you don't run out. And try to avoid potholes. The more you hit, the likely it is you'll wind up with a flat.
Oh boy.
Yes, Dad.
And if you do get a flat, take it off and put on your spare. And then head straight to a gas station and get it fixed.
Yes, Dad.
All right, lecture over. Have you found out why Miss Crandall asked you to visit?
Not yet. I wanted to call you first.
I wanted to call you first.
You've done your daughterly duty, now go see Emily. And after that,
I know. Pick up those documents.
that's my girl.
All right. Goodbye. If I can click it. I don't know why this is being so... I'm going to have to check this in just a second. Goodbye, Dad.
Dad.
Take care.
All right. We have some sensitivity here, I wonder. It's like being weird.
The year 1930.
Let's see.
The place,
I don't think
the road
so.
to Titusville, where we
I think it's just, I don't know, just having a little bit of issue, but that's okay. Let's continue. All right. Well, we've called everyone. There's a little cat here. All right. Let's go in.
Well, hello. I'll bet my bloomers you're Nancy Drew.
Let's see. That's right. I guess this is Emily's guardian.
That's right. Are you Emily's guardian?
You got it. I'm Jane Willoughby. I'm Emily's guardian. but only for the next 3 months until she turns 18. Then she's on her own.
Okay.
It smells like someone's been baking pies.
Pies are the Lilac Inn specialty. We get orders from all over. Oh, that reminds me, your father called. You're supposed to call him. You can use the coin phone on the porch.
I
We already
talked
did.
to him, but thanks for the message.
Emily didn't say anything about you coming until just this morning.
Let's see. Is it okay that I'm here?
Is it okay that I'm here?
Don't get me wrong, she can invite anybody here she wants. It's just that she's gotten so darn forgetful lately.
Let's see. Maybe she's still thinking about her mom, or is she all right? Let's see. Let's fish a little, because we don't want to like presuppose her issues.
Is she all right?
Well, now that's hard to say. She misses her mom, that's for sure. So do I. Gloria and me, we were best friends, you know? The two of us ran this swell little dress shop over in Capital City. But then she got hitched and I didn't. And the next thing I know, she's writing me saying it would sure take a load off her mind if I could take care of her little girl should something ever happen to her.
Well, there's her father. Let's ask about her father.
Emily's father.
Died in the war. Cantigny, I think. Anyway, I couldn't say no. I mean, what are best friends for? I just wish I knew how to help Emily.
Help her do what? Or you make it sound like she's in some kind of trouble. Well, let's say the first
You make
one.
it sound like she's in some kind of trouble.
She's been acting so... Look, go talk to her. She probably just needs to spend some time with a bearcat like you instead of some dumb Dora like me. Go on up, she's in her room.
Now, don't
Just make like a
downplay
Boy Scout
yourself.
and be prepared.
I'm sure she appreciates you just as well. All right, let's go upstairs. We've got all kinds of pictures on the wall. Okay, where would she be, I wonder? I guess maybe this one? We can see. Hello? There's a sewing machine here. What else do we got? Is she in here? Ah, there she is. Okay.
Nancy, hi. Welcome to the Lilac Inn. Oh, and before I forget, thank you for that nice note you sent me when Mom died. It meant a lot to me.
Let's see. Well, I lost my mom 2 years ago. I kind of know how you feel. Well, when Helen told me, I felt so bad for you. I had to do something. Let's try and emote with her, right?
I lost my mom too, years ago. I kind of know how you feel.
You and I may not be best friends or anything, but you're still one of the nicest people I know.
You obviously need to get out more. Let's just say thank you.
Thank you.
That's why I'm hoping you'll do me a favor. A big favor. You and your dad.
Okay, what kind of favor?
What kind of favor?
Shh!
Uh-oh.
What's wrong? I thought I heard something. Your father has a
boy.
safe, right?
Yeah? Let's see. This is 1930. Lots of people have safes. You need to put something in a safe?
You need to put something in a safe?
See this jewelry? I'd like you to take it home with you and put it in your father's safe.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
It was my mother's. The few times I saw her wear it, she looked just like a movie star. I was hiding it here in my room, but all things considered, I'd feel a lot better if you would just take it home and have your father lock it up in his safe.
What do you mean, all things considered?
What do you mean, all things considered?
Strange things have been going on around here. That's all I can say. I know it sounds loony, and Jane probably told you that I've been acting loony, but please do this for me.
Excuse me?
What was that?
Emily, come downstairs, quick! The kitchen's on fire!
Come on, we better get out of here.
Well, that's not good. The kitchen's on fire after an explosion?
This is horrible,
My goodness.
just horrible.
The
fire
well, I
chief
guess
says
we
the
won't be
stove was
having apple
completely
pies.
destroyed and there's smoke damage everywhere. The inn will have to shut down for months, maybe even for good.
Uh-oh. This is not good. What caused the explosion?
Does he know what caused the explosion?
It looked to him like one of the burners on the stove had been left on. The flame either went out or was never lit, but anyway, something made a spark, and boom. He said insurance companies are very reluctant to pay out when things look hinky, and that's when times are good.
Well, who was in the kitchen? Let's see.
Who was in the kitchen this morning?
Emily was the last person to use the stove. Like I said, she's been real forgetful lately. I think she's pretty upset. But it's not her fault.
I
What
don't
with her
know
mom
about that.
passing away barely a month ago, and me showing up, this total stranger who doesn't know the first thing about kids or running a restaurant, and her trying to do everything all by herself. It's just too much, that's all. Who wouldn't go a little off their nut? I better get that. The line to the regular phone got burned up in the fire, so now the only phone we got is the coin phone on the porch. Excuse me.
Okay. I wonder if we can look at it. Let me guess. Her jewels are missing. That's my guess.
My mother's jewelry.
I
It's
knew
gone.
it.
Someone must have stolen it while we were all downstairs.
It was a
I
distraction.
knew something like this was going to happen. I just knew it.
So... I don't want to immediately accuse her because I really don't think it's her. But let's say
You mean
this.
this sort of thing has happened before?
Yes. No. I'd rather not say, but I will say this. I did not leave the stove on. That fire was not my fault. Oh, what am I going to do? Without
I'm
that
glad we
jewelry,
didn't
I don't
accuse
have a prayer
her.
of paying for a new stove, and without a stove, I'll have to sell the inn. And if I lose the inn, I wish Mom were still here. I wish
Well, we
Josiah
have to
Crowley
find
had
that.
left us the money like he always said he was going to. That's what I wish.
Who's Josiah Crowley?
Yeah,
He
who
was
is
this
that?
old man that lived next door. He died last year. He spent most of his time here at the inn, and he led my mom and me to believe that he'd left a lot of money for us in his will. He gave us
But
a
then we
clock,
didn't get
and
it.
afterwards, he'd always point to it and get this little twinkle in his eye and say, "Time will tell." But when they finally found his will, he didn't leave us a penny.
Maybe he didn't leave him anything because he didn't have anything. Was there a problem finding his will? Did he have any family? Was there a problem finding his
Was
will?
there a problem finding his will?
It didn't turn up for months. Then finally someone found it in a drawer in Josiah's house. Josiah was kind of a screwball. One time he showed up at my birthday party dressed as my great-aunt Harriet. I didn't know it
Oh,
was really
boy.
him until 2 days later. Anyway, he had all these weird hobbies, and he always thought it would be really keen to read minds. Josiah invited Richard Topham to move in so Topham could help him develop his paranormal powers right there in his house. Josiah
boy.
was a sweet old man, and I do miss him. And he was free to give his money to whomever he wanted. But to get our hopes up like that, and then leave us nothing, it just wasn't like him.
Where is Richard Topham now? Was your mother's money, jewelry insured? How many people knew you kept your mother's jewelry in here? We're talking about Richard Topham right now.
Where
Let's
is Richard
continue to
Topham
ask
now?
about that.
He still lives in Josiah's house, which is right down the path out back. His
Okay.
house and the inn were built at the same time by two brothers during the Civil War.
Okay. What about your mother's jewelry?
Was your mother's jewelry insured?
Gosh, I forgot about that. I don't know. Jim Archer, I bet he'd know. He's our banker. I guess I should go talk to him.
Not one of your favorite people? You don't sound very happy about
You
it?
don't sound very happy about it.
I'm just so bad at business things. And Jane, my guardian, she tries hard, but she's no good at it either.
Oh,
Maybe
boy.
you could go talk to him. Please? It would be such a big help.
Sure. Why not? We're already going to be doing some other
Sure.
things.
He runs the Main Street Bank. You can't miss it. I'll call him and tell him you're coming.
All right. Well, how many people knew that the jewelry was here, I wonder?
How many people knew you kept your mother's jewelry in here?
No one. Well, Jane, my guardian, she knew, but I didn't tell anyone else.
Okay, well, it's
I'll be
time to
back
go
in a
do some
little bit.
sleuthing.
You're the bee's knees.
Hey, Brave Bushido 66. How's the mystery? It's going good. We've just gotten started. So we have just barely begun our investigations. I don't even think there's anything we can investigate in here right now. But yeah, I'm excited to see what we will find out. What is
this your sewing machine?
Actually, that belonged to my mom.
Brave or
She and
Bushido
Jane
is
used
fine.
to be dressmakers. Mom was going to teach me how to use it, but she never got the chance.
Okay. Well, welcome in, Brave. Glad to have you. Let's see. I guess... I assume we can't investigate any of the other rooms. I wonder if we could look at the kitchen. That would be nice. If we're able to. I don't know if we can. Let's look. We can't get over there. Can we talk to her some
is
more?
Emily all right?
Someone stole her mother's jewelry.
What?
Did you happen to see anyone go upstairs during all the commotion that the fire caused? She was just showing it to me before the explosion. Now it's gone. Let's see if she saw anyone.
Did you happen to see anyone go upstairs during all the commotion that the fire caused?
No. You mean someone stole it while everybody was rushing around trying to put out the fire?
Yeah?
Vipers! If you can't trust a fireman, who can you trust?
Let's see. Are you sure no one besides you and Emily was in the kitchen this morning? Emily said you were the only one who knew she had that jewelry. That sounds really accusatory, and we don't have enough evidence yet.
Are you sure no one besides you and Emily was in the kitchen this morning?
Positive. Well, I suppose someone could have snuck in the back door. Are you saying someone caused that fire on purpose? To distract us?
Well, it's possible.
Emily swears she turned the stove off after she used it.
We can say
But
that
I'm the
too.
only one who knew she had that jewelry. Well, it's not quite true.
Oh?
When Gloria was alive, she could have told people about it, or people may have seen her wearing it. And
That's
when
true.
she died, they knew the jewelry had to be around here somewhere, right?
Does anyone in particular come to mind?
But how would they
Sorry,
know they
it's
had
been
it
hard
out
enough
right
getting to know
now?
Emily, let alone anyone else in this backwater burg. Well, guess better go call the sheriff.
Let's see. Was that her car we
Is
saw?
that your car I saw when I drove up the driveway?
My old rust bucket's parked out back where nobody'll see it. Be nice to buy something decent, but last time I checked, my last name was Willoughby, not Rockefeller.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I'll talk to you later.
Bye now.
okay. So I guess we will head to town, right? Let's see. Watching all the Nancy Drew games. Won't spoil this one. Good point. Taps lip with a pencil. Yeah. Man, the controls are a little wonky, but it's okay. All right, so let's head to town, and we got several things that we need to do in
That car I
town.
saw before is gone.
Interesting. All right. I guess. Oh, this is weird. Okay, so there's a nursery there. I don't even know where we're going. I guess let's see. This is interesting controls. Where is our gas? Okay, we got the jewelry. We could check that out. The Rex Public Library. Oop. What else do we got? Print shop. The Lilac Inn. We already know about that. There's the nursery. Hit the space bar to park. We got the dairy over here. Where is the bank and stuff? That's what we're looking for. The clunky day of mouse controlled point and click games. Grange Hall. Courthouse, Zippy Gas. Ah, there's the bank. Let's go to the bank. Alright, right here.
Hello, I'm looking for Jim Archer.
Right through that door.
Okay.
Hello, are you Nancy Drew?
Yes.
Yes, are you Mr. Archer?
Yes, ma'am. Jim Archer. I'm founder, president, manager, and just about everything else you can name when it comes to this fine enterprise.
Oh boy. I hear some businesses aren't doing so well these days. Did Emily tell you why I'm here?
Did Emily tell you why I'm here?
She just said you were coming and that she'd appreciate it if I would talk to you. Terrible thing, losing her mother like that, then being saddled with that restaurant, especially now.
All right, let's take a pause for the breaks and then we'll, or a pause for the estimate. I cannot talk right now, but yeah, it is a little clunky with the controls, but I'll get used to it. But it is really interesting. Hopefully, so the last game we played, the Ghost Dog of Moon Lake, they had one section that was really annoying because you just had to going through the forest. It once you figured out where everything was, you still had to go manually every time you had to go there. There was no automatic travel, and that was a little annoying, but we'll figure it out. It's just like I don't know. It's like it wants to snap to one of these texts, and it's not real smooth here. But oh well, we will get it. All right, so the ads are almost over. We got about 20 more seconds, and then we will be able to continue on. So I'm really intrigued by how this is going, and we got to figure out. We got to go to the bank. We had to mail a letter somewhere also. So we may have to look for. I forget where we had to pick that up. I wonder if there's a journal feature. We'll have to look. Okay, so it looks like the ads are over. Let's continue. So she just said you were coming and she'd appreciate it if I would talk to you. Terrible things, losing our mother like that, being saddled with the restaurant, especially now. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Ever since the stock market crashed, one business after another has closed, including banks. President Hoover keeps saying that a recovery is just around the corner, but you have to wonder.
So this must be taking place during like the Great Depression then? Some people say we're headed for a depression. Is your bank doing okay?
Is your bank doing okay?
I'm happy to report that we're doing just fine, thank you.
Oh boy.
Excuse me. Main Street Bank, Jim Archer speaking. No, I don't. I'm sorry, but... Yes, I know, but... All right, then just bring it by.
I wonder what that's all about. He seems worried now.
Sorry for the
Put
interruption.
on the fake
How can I help
smile.
you?
Do you happen to know whether the jewelry Emily inherited from her mother was insured? How well do you know Jane Willoughby? You know, Emily's guardian. Okay, guardian. Let's ask about the jewelry.
Do you happen
That's
to
why
know
we're here
whether
after
the
all.
jewelry Emily inherited from her mother was insured?
Well, I know for a fact that it was not. Why?
Because someone snuck into the inn today and stole it.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I heard there'd been a fire in the kitchen, but when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? I told Gloria not to let that policy lapse.
He sounds real sad about that, doesn't he? Oh, no.
Why did she let it lapse?
She felt that since Josiah Crowley would be leaving her a large sum of money when he died, or so she thought, paying to insure her jewelry just wasn't necessary.
How well did you know him?
How well did you know Josiah Crowley?
Well enough for him to name me executor of his will. An executor is the person who makes sure the terms of a will are carried out.
Okay, why do you think he ended up leaving Gloria nothing?
Why do you think he wound up leaving Gloria nothing?
I have no idea. Truth be told, he'd given me the impression that I would be well taken care of when he passed on too. But when I finally read his will, it all went atop him.
And where did he keep it?
Where did Josiah keep his will?
He'd hidden it in a chest of drawers in his house. It took me months to find it. When he named me executor, he said he'd tell me where it was hidden when the time was right. Whatever.
So another
that
clock
meant.
reference. How did he die? I'm curious about that.
How did Josiah die?
He was sitting in the public library reading when apparently his heart just decided it was time to stop.
Interesting. What was he reading?
What was he reading?
His favorite book, The Make-Up Secrets of Lon Chaney.
Okay. Well, maybe we could check that out. Maybe there'll be a hint. Let's see. The will you found in Josiah's house, is it possible Josiah didn't really write it?
The will you found in Josiah's house. Is it possible that Josiah didn't really write it?
Well, the thought that it could be a forgery did cross my mind. But an expert verified that the will had been typed on Josiah's typewriter and signed in Josiah's hand.
Let's see. But here's a good point.
But Richard Topham lived in Josiah's house. He had access to his typewriter, and he could have copied his signature.
As far as the law is concerned, the matter is closed, Miss Drew.
But it's possible that Josiah's real will is still out there. Are you sure he never gave you any clue as to where he'd hidden his will?
Whenever I asked him, he said he'd tell me when the time is right. Although, he got a safe deposit box here about 3 years ago.
Okay, has anyone opened it? Let's see. Come on.
Has it been opened?
Topham has tried to claim its contents, but he can't find the key.
Okay, if he can't find the key, maybe it's because it wasn't in Josiah's house? Maybe he knows the real will could be in there, only he wants to destroy it?
If Topham can't find the key, maybe it's because it wasn't in Josiah's house.
Now, Miss Drew, I wouldn't go jumping to any conclusions.
Well, I mean, you gotta think outside the box when you're a detective. How about Jane Willoughby?
How well do you know Jane Willoughby? You know, Emily's guardian?
Not well at all. Met her once or twice. Seemed a little flighty.
Okay. Well, what was her mom like?
What was Emily's mom like?
Had a good head on her shoulders. Friendly, too. Having a big slice of blueberry pie at the Lilac was always a real treat. It'd be nice if family could carry on the tradition, but times are just too tough. If she's smart, she'll sell before the bills start piling up.
Okay. I guess we better head out then.
I guess I'll be going.
Give my best to Emily.
Okay, is there anything we can look at in here? I don't know. Let's see. What is this?
Clara?
Clara Pickford is this lonely old woman who comes in here every once in a while. Took a shine to me for some reason. Insisted on giving me that picture.
My ace in the hole? Interesting. I wonder what that's supposed to mean.
Where did you get this clock?
Josiah Crowley gave it to me. It stopped keeping time the minute he walked out the door.
Huh.
Looks like the key is missing.
Yes, I lost it some time ago.
Oh boy. Anything else about it? I guess not. Maybe we'll be able to, like, pick some locks sometime. Is that the Empire State Building? Safe deposit boxes? What is this?
Your car?
Yes, it is. Bought and paid for.
Was that the car we saw? I thought it was a white one, but maybe not. Is there anything else I don't know. We just got done talking to him. I don't know that there's anything else we can say.
Hello again.
Was that your car? Okay, we can ask him about the car then.
Was that your car I saw parked near the Lilac Inn this morning?
I haven't been there in months. You saw someone else's car. It's a very popular make and color, you know.
Whoever it wasn't there after the fire. Just wondering what it was doing there.
I just wonder what it was doing there.
Probably just someone sneaking onto that miniature golf course that Josiah built back there. Or bootleggers. I hear they frequent that area too.
I don't know. You sound
I guess
very suspicious.
Nice talking to you.
You seem very suspicious so far to me, sir. Now let's head out. Alright, so where did we need to go? We could check out the public library, but what's down this way? Yeah, at first I was worried I'd end up crashing. We gotta keep an eye on our gas meter. Print shop. What else do we have? Let me go around this way. Bogart's Pond. Observatory. I think this just goes to the observatory. Where was it we were supposed to pick up Zippy Gas? Grange Hall? Was it Grange Hall we were supposed to go to? I don't remember. Let's see.
You better not go in. I don't even know what a Grange is.
Okay, so we don't need to go there. What is this? We've got... Oh, we have a map. Okay, good. Courthouse. I think that's where we wanted to go, right? Wasn't it the courthouse? So we're almost there. I think. Close that. All right. Close this. I assume this is how you close it. Maybe. How do you close it? Can we just... Oh, okay, we just do this. Whoops. Okay. Alright, so let's go to the courthouse. I guess we gotta go around this way, right? Alright. Maybe we need to park right here.
Do I need anything from the courthouse?
Nah.
Where were we supposed to go? Maybe it's in our notes, actually. Let's see. All right, Jim Archer, Emily's banker, seems very nice, and apparently his bank is doing fine despite the bad economy. At least that's what he says. Dad asked me to pick up something for him. Oh, at Tubby Telegrams. Okay, that's where we want to go. So Tubby Telegrams is where now? Right next door. Okay. All right, so it should be like right here. Nice.
Something I can do for you?
Well, my
Yes.
name's Nancy Drew, and my father
Say
said
no
that...
more. You're here to pick up some papers.
Why, yes, we are.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Say, is that your roadster out there?
Yes, it is. Did I park somewhere I shouldn't have?
No, no.
That
it's
banker
just that
used
my
to work
regular
in
driver never showed up
Gringotts.
today, so I've got no way to deliver all these telegrams. Would you like to earn some
He does
extra
seem very
cash?
suspicious.
You mean you want me to deliver them for you?
You've got a car, you're trustworthy, or at least your father thinks you are, so what do you say? I'll pay you 25 cents each time you complete a delivery. And you might even get some tips.
I mean, I think that's a good idea because we're gonna need gas money, right?
Okay, sure.
Great, you're hired. Here, deliver this to Seymour out at Blenheim Nursery. Come back when
Okay.
you're done and I'll pay you and give you another telegram to deliver.
Great. See you in a little while.
Okay. So we want to go where now? This is... Where is that at? It's way over here. We should also check and see what else we can do. The man at the telegram office offered me a job delivering telegrams. So now if I need extra cash, I have a way to earn it. Alright. According to Emily, Josiah Crawley would always say time will tell. He seems to have left a trail of clocks behind him. Could one or all of them somehow hold the key? I think so. Is there anything else we can check out immediately? We probably need to check out their house if we can, right? Jane Willoughby seems nice enough. She doesn't know much about running a restaurant. Watch the fuel gauge. Okay. We have a checklist. Because I'm senior detective, I don't need a checklist, of course. All right. So I guess we want to go over here then. And then we'll see. Go deliver this telegram way over here. Whee! Alright. It should be right here. Alright.
Hello, I've got a telegram for Seymour.
Just leave it on the desk there.
Makes 25
I'd,
cents.
Tip you, but as you can see, my hands are filthy.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to doll up some of my plants before this guy named Mr. Martin comes in. He's a big cheese at some oil company, and I'm hoping he... Ow!
Did that plant just bite you?
It did kind of feel that way.
I think I'll be going now. Bye.
Yeah, okay. That doesn't seem like a good idea. All right, what is this? We need to take this. Oh, let me look at this. Or not. All right. So we want to go. Is there general store? Where else could we go? We could maybe go to the library. That's really the only other lead that I have. Let's go back to the telegrams, though. I think it was actually over. There's a cow in the road. My goodness. We could check out. We could maybe talk to the jeweler. Brave is a daddish punster. All the dad jokes. Alright, where are we at? I have no directional sense. It should have been right next to the jewelry. Oh, it's right here. I'm so blind.
Did you deliver
Okay.
that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money.
Best
And
place to
here's
find
your
a
next
suspect is at the
telegram. Take
library.
This to Counselor Alice out at Camp Avondale. Keep up the good work.
Alright, but first I'm going to go to the library. Just to see.
Hello.
Shh. Do you wish to check out a book?
No, thank you. Bye.
Okay, I guess I won't be checking out a book. Alright. What do we got here? Counselor Alice at Camp Avondale. Where is Camp Avondale at? Oh, it's way over here. I don't know if there's anywhere else that we can check out necessarily, unless we can go check out the clock at the Lilac Inn. Maybe. Alright, but we can't go to the library yet. That's to the observatory. I think it's down here, right? No? Where is it? We won't be checking out a book, but we'll be checking out of here. Exactly. It's like... Okay, it's next... Okay, it's way out there, man. Alright. Where is it in relation to the observatory? Is that even on here? I think it's the next bridge over, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, okay. I see. We're about halfway through our gas, by the way. Camp Avondale.
Hi, I've got a telegram for a counselor here named Alice.
That's me. Hang on. Oh, go dry up, Jason! What a jokester. Anyway, thanks. I'm afraid I don't have any money to tip you.
That's okay. Have a swell day.
Alright, let's fill up on gas and then let's head back to the Lilac Inn for now. And see if we can pick up some more clues there.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
25 cents worth?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
Okay.
That'll
I wish
be
I could get 25
cents.
cents of
go.
gas
Thank you,
and fill
miss.
up my
Anything
car.
else?
That would be nice. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Drive zippily.
Drive zippily. Alright. Whoops. I want to look at the map. Alright, so. Where could we go? I guess... I mean, it said he lived... It's not on here. Let's just go back, I guess, to the Lilac Inn. Because I don't know where else we could go right now to investigate. We really need to look and see about the clock that she gave. Maybe they have the key, right? So we'll go check it out. And see. Head back. Alright. He's going to wash us a zippity-doo-dah-day. Alright, is there anything we can look at out here, I wonder? I don't see anything. Can we go over here? Oh, maybe we can go visit him, like, on foot, right? I want that.
Looks like someone recently had a key appraised.
One metal key, determine current resale value? Okay, we gotta go to the jeweler's then. Okay. Well, we'll find out what that's all about. A key? Really? Can we look through these boards? I wonder? It doesn't look like we can. But there's a board right here. I guess we can't do anything with it yet. This goes where? This goes to a Topham School. Okay. Topham School for the study and development of paranormal powers? What in the world? Looks like a key piece of evidence.
Over here, Miss Drew. Find the toy mouse and give it to Yuri, would you please? Otherwise, he'll just keep meowing. He hates strangers.
Okay, the toy mouse. Where's the toy mouse? That's an upside down bird.
Find the toy mouse yet? I believe it's by the table.
By the table? Over here? Right here? Okay. So now we give it to the cat. Hello, kitty. You look angry. Would you like a mouse? Okay. How did you know it was
How
us?
nice of you to drop by. And thank you for walking instead of parking in the driveway. I'm expecting a pupil. I'd hate for her to have to park on the road.
How did you know who I am? That's exactly what I want to
How
know.
did you know who I was?
If one is to teach others how to develop and use their paranormal gifts, it's only logical that one must possess such gifts oneself.
Does that mean you can read minds or tell the future or what exactly? Let's be polite. I mean, I'm suspicious of him, but he's not going to be cooperative if we're immediately hostile.
I hope I'm not disturbing you.
I was in the process of trying to make these spoons move by using nothing but my own psychic energy. Have you ever focused sunlight through a magnifying glass until it was a minute yet searing point of light, Miss Drew?
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
You see, that's what I do with my cerebral emanations, my thoughts. I focus them until they're a beam of pure energy which ultimately disrupts and transforms the molecular force field surrounding the target object.
Right. And you can actually make objects move. Is that what you teach people in your school, how to beam their thoughts?
Is that what you teach people in your school? How to beam their thoughts?
I take them through exercises designed to help them increase their output of phantasmic energy.
It
If you
sounds
want
like
to
a
sign up
bunch
for
of
an
hooey.
introductory session, I believe I have an opening today.
What I'd really like to do is talk about Josiah Crawley.
What I'd really like to do is talk about Josiah Crowley.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm busy, young lady, far too busy to engage in idle conversation.
When would be a good time for me to come back?
When would be a good time for me to come back?
I'll be blunt, Miss Drew. I've discovered that the more time I spend with the, shall we say, intellectually unendowed, the more my cerebral pulsations seem to diminish. I'm
Did you
afraid
just
I cannot
call us
speak to you
stupid?
further unless and until you prove that you are worthy. That is, that your brainwaves are not unacceptably inferior and thus deleterious to mine.
And how would I do that?
How
Take
would
your
I
class?
do that?
What I have here is an exercise in logic. If you can discern the correct solution, then I'll know that conversing with you will do me no psychic harm. You may take it with you.
Okay.
Good
Sure.
luck and good day.
All right. So we have a take-home exam. What do we got up here?
Would it
What
be
is
okay
this?
if I looked around?
Go right ahead. The place is more like a museum than a house.
Okay, well first let's take a look at what he gave us, right? Everything says wet. Doll. Oh, I know. This is gonna be, this is those word puzzles that are, okay. These are the word puzzles that are based on how they're positioned. Like, for example, upside down with, so what would this one be? This would be like, it's doll written from the bottom up. So, you would think maybe up doll, down doll. I'm not sure. We'll have to think about it. That's like 2 crosses. I would almost say crisscross, but they're not really, so I don't know. And then we got dry. The big cheese. That one's easy.
Am I smart or what?
All right. Let's see. What else do we have? All wet.
That looks right.
Okay. What would this one be? Doll up, like you're getting dressed up.
Am I smart or what?
2 cross. Double cross.
I'm getting there.
Okay. Up dry. Dry up. Dry up.
That looks right.
Okay. And then we got them all, right? So theoretically,
Was this Josiah's clock?
Everything in here
theoretically we
was
got them all. I forget what those kinds of puzzles are called. I used to have a magazine that I would get that had a whole bunch of those when I was younger. They were really fun. We can't look at anything else on the clock, right? Like there's nothing else we can look at? Oh, we can. Is this gonna be, oh, it's a memory game. Okay. Did we already see a clock? We did. We saw a light bulb somewhere. Was it here? No. It was there. I haven't seen a hat or a bell or a sundial. I don't think I saw that clock, or that cogwheel. I saw those, whatever those are. It looks like crackers, so I don't think it is. Sundial was, no. Where was the sundial? Must have been here, right? Sundial? I haven't seen him. Oh, Lucky? Hat. We saw a hat. Where was it? Right there? That was like the first one we looked. No, second one we looked at? Yeah. That one was that here? No, it was here. Yeah. Butterfly. Is that the same one I already clicked, or was it? It was right there. Okay. Cogwheels was right there, and then the hand right there. Okay. What did we win? We solved it. Oh, there's a little compartment here.
What this mirror's doing in here?
Well, we're gonna take it because he doesn't know anything about it. I would say updraft. Alright. So, I guess we've already solved it. I assume we don't have to do it again. Right? Unless we have to do it for the other side. Is it the same puzzle? We could see. I suspect it's the same puzzle, but who knows? I would hate to... it was a different one. It was this one. I would hate to not get it because we thought we didn't have to do it again. That was there. Did I see the hat somewhere? The mouse is there. I haven't seen that one yet. The crackers, where were they? Crackers were here. Was it here? No. Crackers were there. And that one was here. I haven't seen the sundial. I saw the bell somewhere. I don't remember where. Light bulb was over here somewhere. Where was light bulb? Light bulb here? That one was right around here somewhere, I thought. Right there. Hat. I saw a hat, didn't I? Yeah. Cogs I saw, but I don't have any clue where. The butterfly was... Oh, they were right there. The butterfly was... There we go. I think that's just going to open the same one, right? Yeah, that just opens the same one. Okay, so we already got it. We don't need to do it again. Interesting. Alright. What is this dude? What a weird guy. Oh my. What a weird guy. He has a bow tie? Okay. I don't know what that guy is supposed to be, but, you know, whatever. Alright, we've got like a horse in the corner here. What is this? Must have a golf bag. Can we look at the upside down bird some more? Is there anything else I can look at in here? Okay, what do we have here? Putting physics to work in the modern world? Sir William Crookes. A radiometer is a device which measures the intensity of heat and light, i.e. radiant energy. In 1873, Sir William Crookes developed a special kind of radiometer in which 4 square vanes were mounted on the 2 arms of a small rotor inside a clear glass bulb. Most of the air was pumped out of the bulb, resulting in a near vacuum, and the rotor was balanced on a vertical support, which allowed it to turn with a minimal amount of friction. Each of the vanes was black on one side and silver on the other. The vanes revolved when exposed to light, always spinning as if the light were pushing on the black surface, making it appear to Crookes that the light was applying pressure to the dark vanes. But this explanation for the radiometer effect was soon called into question. Since dark surfaces absorb light and shiny surfaces reflect light, the light should actually apply more pressure to the shiny surface of the vane, which meant the shiny surface should appear to be pushed by the light. Since that was not the case, some other principles had to be at work. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I feel like I've seen something like that before. Another theory proposed that because the black surface absorbed radiant energy, rarefied gas on the black side of the vane would heat up, eventually apply enough pressure on the vein to make it spin. But the fact that the warmer gas simply expands and flows across the surface instead of pushing on it disproves the still widely held yet erroneous explanation for the radiometer effect. A more likely explanation involves thermal transpiration, or the flow of cooler gas molecules towards warmer molecules, which causes the cooler gas on the shiny side of the vein to pass around the edges toward the warm black side, which results counterintuitively in the vein moving away from the warmer gas toward the cooler gas. The radiometer is sometimes referred to as a light mill because light is used to turn the veins, much as water is used to turn a mill wheel. All right, let's wait for the rest of the ads to finish before we read the little footnote here. I'm curious, like, what is this guy's deal? I don't know. It's gonna be interesting seeing what his designs are. He also seems very suspicious. All right, we got 10 more seconds, and then we will check this out. I'm just glancing at the note and giggling to myself. All right, we're back from the ads. So it says, it's doubtful, however, that the movement of the veins can ever be put to such practical use, for the friction needed to turn a gear would prevent the veins from spinning when exposed to light. That's what you think? Depends on what you do with the light first, P-Brain? Interesting. Okay. I don't know what is up with that. Alright, can we do anything over here? Let's look at this stuff. What is this?
What do you do with these?
I put them on the windshields of cars parked in the area. Great advertising.
Ever put them on cars at the Lilac Inn?
All the time. I've gotten quite a few pupils that way.
To discover and develop your psychic potential, call or visit Richard Topham, certified parapsychologist. Interesting. Funny story about my work in a small museum in London is a customer said to me and my manager, irradiated paint used on the clock face, and I said no, and my manager said yes, and I looked at her shocked and said, what? I said, are you joking? I've been walking around that room 3 hours a day. Yeah, that would be a little disturbing. Oh, he's jumping. It's like an animation machine. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Alright. I guess. I'm assuming we can't do anything with that. This is more promotional material. He sure has a lot of promotional material. I think we have looked at just about everything now, right? Alright. Let's see if he'll take our test. We could check our answers now. Let's see. Did we get everything? Double cross. Alright. Let's see. Can we, give this to him? We may just have to talk to him, right?
Am I to assume that you have the correct solution to that logic problem?
I think I do.
I think I do.
Let's have a look.
Alright, let's see.
Why, you appear to have indeed found the solution. Well,
yay!
Since you've proved yourself to be intellectually above average, which means talking to you should do me no harm, what would you like to talk about?
Mr. Topham, do I get Topham marks? We got it right? Okay, so when and how did you meet Josiah Crowley?
When and how did you meet Josiah Crowley?
Last summer, while on my way to the university for a conference, I stopped for a bite at the Lilac Inn. Since it was crowded and I was in a hurry, I agreed to share a table with an elderly gentleman who, like me, was by himself. As soon as I told Mr. Crowley who I was and what I did, well, he insisted that I give him a training session that very afternoon, and was so thrilled with his progress that he demanded I stay and teach him everything I knew.
So it was his idea that you set up your school at his house. He was a good student?
He was a good student?
The best. He had his annoying little habits, but his desire to realize his psychic potential was unparalleled.
Let's see. What do you think happened to the key? Were you surprised when you found out he left you everything?
Were you surprised when you found out that Josiah had left you everything?
Delighted? Yes. Surprised? Not really. Josiah was all alone, you see, surrounded by people like the Crandalls and that banker, Jim Archer. People who were nice to him only because they knew he had money.
Okay. And you weren't? What do you think happened to the key to a safe deposit box?
What do you think happened to the key to Josiah's safe deposit box?
Josiah no doubt lost it. He had a terrible memory, poor fellow.
Okay. What do you think is in the box?
What do you think is in the safe deposit box?
No doubt it's filled with the same thing as this house. Junk. But if it's junk, why haven't I gotten rid of it, you may well ask. Well, I know it's silly to hang on to Josiah's things, but he was a wonderful man, you see, and I just don't have the heart to get rid of them. Too sentimental for my own good, I guess.
Uh-huh. Definitely
nice
not
talking to
suspicious
you.
at all.
Drop by anytime.
Okay. Can we... Oops. Can we look at this mirror that we got? Oh, I guess we can't look at that. I don't know. I'm not sure what we do with this mirror. I guess we'll figure it out sometime. For now, let's just put it back in our inventory. I have $3.40. Any more? I found and kept a mirror that was in a clock that Josiah left behind. Did he put the mirror there? If so, why? Topham says he's keeping all Josiah's things for sentimental reasons, but maybe he doesn't want to get rid of anything because he hasn't found the real will yet and wants to make sure he doesn't accidentally give it away to someone. Richard Topham has a very loud cat that won't stop meowing unless and until you give him his favorite toy. He did somehow know my name before I got a chance to tell him, but if he really can read minds, he would have kicked me out because I kind of think he's a pompous, conceited windbag. I mean, I think you're pretty spot on there, Nancy. All right. I guess let's head out for now. All right. I don't know what we do with all that. What is over here? Can we go snooping? RHPN. Do we have any vowels here? Oh, is it going to be open? Open sesame? I wonder. Is it that easy? Let me see. Is there a P here? It doesn't look like it. I wonder what this could be. Not sure. We'll have to keep an eye out for like a 4-letter word, I guess, that we could use. Alright. Well, that's there. I don't know what we would put there. What's over there? Is there anything over here? What?
Oh, a miniature golf course. Swell.
Oh, this is the one they were talking about. Nancy, does your savagery know no bounds? She's got to do her snooping, man. The object of the game is to figure out the sequence of the colored golf balls hidden beneath the panel on the upper right. To play, move a colored ball to the bottom row, or in the bottom row, to a tee on the first column on the left. Do this 4 times until all 4 tees have balls on them. Now push the golf club button on the lower right and you will see how well you guessed. Okay, interesting. If a stick with a flag on it appears below the column, it means one of the balls in the column is the correct color and in the correct position. Oh, okay. So this is like Mastermind. Okay. So if a stick with no flag appears, one of the balls is in the correct column, is the right color, but it's in the wrong position. And if no stick appears, it means one of the balls doesn't belong. All right. So that's easy. Okay. So this is Mastermind. We can figure this out. All right, so we'll just randomly pick I mean, we'll just randomly pick some colors to start with. I think I'm gonna start with 2 colors, and we'll see. Because if we get nothing, then we'll eliminate 2 colors. So nothing is right, which is good. That's exactly what we wanted to figure out. So now we'll do the same thing here. And let's see. Okay, so we have 2, and 2 are in the right position. Let's take a guess that it's red and blue, and then let's pop oranges in here and see. Okay, so we have 3 correct colors. So orange is a color, but it's not in the right position, which means one of these was the one in the correct position, right? Theoretically, let's say green was in the right position. And let's swap orange and blue. And then let's throw purple, because that's going to be the other color in theory. Okay, we have all the right colors. 2 of them are in the wrong position. Let's try swapping the orange and purple. Put purple here, orange here, blue here. And let's see what we got. Okay, now 3 of them are in the wrong position. 1 is in the correct position. So, let's look at what we've got. If we said green was in the correct position, that would mean blue has to be here. Because that's the only one it hasn't been in all of these, if we're correct about green. All right, so then that would mean orange. But that can't be right, because orange was never in a correct position. And it's been in all 3. So green obviously is incorrect. So which one do we think may have been in the correct position? We had 2 in the correct position here, and we know green was not one of them. So could it be? Let's try putting green on bottom and put blue and orange in the positions they were at, and put purple at the top. And let's see what that looks like. Same thing. Okay. So we have 1 in the correct position here. 1 in the correct position here. 2 in the correct position here. So obviously one of these colors, well, it could be blue is in the correct position, because it's consistent. And then we could say green is here, because we haven't put it here yet. We've had it on the top and the bottom. Purple, we've had it up and top and bottom. It would have to be bottom, I would think. Let's see if that makes sense. We had 2 correct. If that was blue and purple, I think this might make sense, because we've never had orange up top. We know green was not up top. If it was down here, we wouldn't have... I think, let's see what this gives us. Now they're all in the wrong place. Okay, so we should be able to hopefully get it this time. So we know for a fact these are all wrong. That's actually huge intel. So green is for 100% sure not in the top and the bottom. We've had it down here, but maybe it's right here, because we know blue is not there. So if blue is in the wrong position and green is in the wrong position here, that means orange and purple were the ones that were in the correct position, which would mean blue has to be up top, right? Let's check and see. So we had purple and orange in the correct position. Blue and green were swapped. Which one was in the correct position here? None of them. None of them were in the correct position, so something's wrong. So we have a mistake somewhere. So let's see. Green for sure is not top, and it's not the second one, right? We feel confident in that because why? Unless it was. But no, it couldn't have been, because then if these two were in the correct position, we'd have had 3 right here. So, but I don't think this is right either. So it may not be orange, that's orange and purple that's correct. We know it's not blue. None of these are correct. Over here, we had 1 correct. So we know it's not that one. That one's in the incorrect position. Which is really the only thing we know 100% sure. We know this one is wrong. We had 1 right here and 2 right here. Could it be that green is actually first? Maybe. And then one of these other ones is swapped. So let's see if this makes sense. We had 2 in the right position here. Oh, yeah, okay, that actually makes sense. Green and blue, top and bottom, could have been in the right position. So then we know green is in the correct position here. And then we had blue and orange, but they're in the incorrect position. Green is in the correct position. Orange is in the correct position. And then we have the other 2 colors, but they're in the wrong position. Green is in the correct position, and the other 3 are in the wrong position. Now here we have orange in the correct position, and the other 3 are wrong. And then here, everyone. Okay, so I think this might be it. It fits the clues. Let's see. We did it. Nice. What do we get?
Interesting.
The moon in the sky was once hard to say. It's high time I saw this thing known as day. So the moon checked its clock and rose with the sun, and before long it realized just what it had done. It's far too bright here. I've made a mistake. What heat, what havoc the sun can create. I want to go back. So when dusk came again, the moon rose when it should and said, ah, 'tis heaven. So 1, 2, can we like write this down? 1, 2, 4. I don't even know where we would use this code, but it's very clearly a number code. So we have 1, 2, 4, 2, 8, 2, 7, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digit code somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm guessing we might have written that down in our notebook. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Josiah left it there, but I'm not sure about is why. It goes like this. Okay, so we did have it. The moon checked the clock and rose with the sun, and before long it realized just what it had done. However, it really helps having the actual image of the mirror of the poem here. All right, what's over here? Old scorecards here to play. Insert 10 cents. Okay. What do we got? What is this? Okay. Maybe we can actually go play some miniature golf. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. Make par for the course, win a prize. Okay.
Looks like I'm supposed to put my scorecard in here when I'm done.
Okay, so we need to go play golf. We go
if
here.
I'm going to play golf, I'm going to need a golf ball and putter.
Okay, where do we get that at? Let's see. Ah, okay. Club and ball return. Okay. All right, we've got what we need now. What do we want to do? I guess we go to hole 1 and see how we do. Oh man, I suck at miniature golf. This is gonna be bad. I'm not good at this in real life. Why would I be good at this in a video game? Man. We're not gonna make par on this, guys. Darn it. So we got 3. Darn it. All right. Can we try it again? I guess we would have to buy more stuff. So this one is... We put it over here. And then try and bounce it off the wall a bit. Okay. And then can't even get a good angle here. Ugh. We might get exactly what we need. Maybe. Ah, yeah, I'm bad at this game, guys. We're gonna do bad this course. We're already like 2 over.
I hit it too hard.
All right. So we're already like 2 over score. This is sad. Let's try hole 3. Oh boy, we got a sand trap here. How was that? That was pathetic. Okay. Not too bad. Can we ease it around the sand trap? Oh, we got it in the sand trap.
I hit it too hard.
Darn it. There we go. What was the par for that one? 2. All right. Moving along. This is the world's worst golf game ever. All right. I feel like that'll be too hard. Yeah, it's so weird the way it works. I can't tell what it'll be. All right, let's try this. Okay. I'm assuming we can't go across there. Can we ease it over here? No, of course not. And then tap it in. That was horrendous. A par 3? Are you kidding me? And I got a 9? I am doing bad. This is about what it looks... Actually, I'm doing better here than I do in real life. So, I mean, there is that. All right. Now, I want to put it at the base. And then I want to not slam it up, but I want to give it a good bit of force. More force than that. More force than that. All right. I'm going to end up slamming it off the wall. Oh, okay. And then we need to get up this hill too. All right. I mean, that was par 5. We got 6. That's not horrendous. All right, last hole. We're doing very badly. Whee! All right. Let's get around here. Not my best game here, guys. For real. Can I tap this into the hole? Are you kidding me? Come on, just ease yourself down. Come on. Are you kidding me? You should be able to go down into the hole, my guy.
Missed it.
Yeah, I would say so. That was pretty pathetic. Ugh. Alright. Well, we'll give it one more shot today, and then...
2 scorecards.
Oh. Do I put my old one in? Let's see. Old scorecard here. Now we get another one. We'll give it one more try. Do I still have... I still have the putter and ball. If we can do any better, then fine. If not, I might have to like grind off stream because this could take a very long time, knowing me. All right. So let's see. Let's see how I can do. All right. Can I ease it into the hole? Maybe not quite so hard. Are you kidding? I missed it by a hairbreadth. Oh my gosh. I hate this game. I hate this game. Alright. This is already going swimmingly, guys. You can tell because, you know, I'm amazing at being terrible at golf. Problem is I can't go any farther out to get more distance. Alright. There we go. Missed it by 1. Alright. I wonder if you can, like, go through that hole. Is that a thing you can do? Is that a way to cheat? I guess not. I wondered. Alright. Now we head... Oh yeah, I'm already doing bad. I think this one's like a par 3. We're gonna hit it hard. And not make it. There we go. Oh, because we landed in the sand trap, it counted against us. Oh, okay, okay. Because I don't think I hit it 6 times. Alright. I'm just gonna bang it as hard as I can and see how well I do. And that didn't do good at all. Alright. Let's see if we put it in that hole. Where will it take us? Oh boy. Where is this taking it? Oh my goodness. It's like a special delivery? What in the world? Interesting. What is going on here? Oh. Hey, we got par. I mean, we're still doing terrible, but we got par. So that's definitely the hole you want to go to. Alright. Head on behind the crab. Alright. And then we tap it gently. Oh, I already messed up. That was too gentle. Alright. And then this one will have to be like, really? It's so hard to know how you should hit it. Alright. We're just gonna go all out. That was only... We're getting better, but it's still... We would have to get this in like 2 strokes. Oh, no, we can't even... We're already over par. So we have to get like under par by 2, I think. So it's definitely going to take some grinding, I think, to get the prize here. Oh boy. Let's go over this way. And there we go. And then just go down. Come on. Fall in the hole.
Missed it.
All right. We did get under par by 1 point there. So, but still, it was still horrendous. All right. Well, I think we'll have to try that again next time. We have learned so much in this so far. Like, there's still a lot we can investigate. So many things we can do. I'm so curious about what the clock will have at the Lilac Inn. But we'll have to check that out in the next episode. So if you guys like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch at twitch.tv/LeR27. I have my schedule posted in the about and in the description. And if you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/LeR27. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a save. Save. Let's see. We're gonna call this golf course because yes. All right. Now we are going to swap on over to our other game, which is going to be Myst III. All right. So go from one puzzle game to another puzzle game. It's great. All right, let's get this updated. Let's see. Should be that one. Should be this one, I think. All right, and then let's get our descriptions updated. Myst III. And we'll just get all of our descriptions set up real fast. Let's see. So we were playing golf in Nancy Drew. Now we're going to be playing pinball in Myst. It's going to be great. And then let's get these updated. Let's see. Which one was my favorite game? I don't know. I haven't played too many of the Nancy Drew games. I've only played like 2 or 3 of them. And this, I think this is my 3rd one. I would have to look to be 100% sure. Lead is named Seymour. Topham so obnoxious. He for sure was. Alright. Let's get this updated. Change this. Alright. Sorry, it takes me just a moment to get all of the things updated, guys. Let's see. Almost done, though. All right. I think that should be good. Make sure. Let's change this. All right. I think everything is good now. Make sure it's showing up here. There we go. All right. So let us make sure our sound's working. It looks good. I might have to turn the sound down. It's okay right now. We'll see. We'll go with this for right now. So, looks like everything's good. Description's updated. Let's go ahead and get an intro and hop on in. So here we go. Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liara, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today we're playing Myst III Exile, and in today's episode we're visiting one of the ages from the learning planet, and now we have to figure out these pinball puzzles. Can we unlock their secrets? I don't know. Let's hop in and find out. Alright, let's load our game. We were on Amateria. Alright. Okay, so we had just solved this puzzle, but now we have some other ones that we've seen, but we need to figure out how we can solve them. So let's go ahead and see. Can we head down? Let's hit the... We have to hit the lever. Yes. Hit the lever to head down. Okay. Can we get out? We can. Now, we have seen at least 2 other puzzles that I thought we might have to come back to, but now that we solved that one, I think maybe we just have to figure out how to solve them. So, is this the sound one? I think it might be. Yes, okay, so can we find something to trigger it with? Let's see. We need to find a platform. The other ones have all had a platform that we could get on. What about over here? Is it over here? Okay, this is just changing the symbols, right? Do we have we don't have a lever or anything here, do we? No. Okay. We're vibrating. The whole screen is shaking. All right. We just need to find where this puzzle originates from. They each have this little platform with a way to change it, right? But that's not gonna help us until we can actually... Oh, we're under the tunnel. Interesting. Alright, what's over here? Everything's shaking. Alright. Let's see. Main question is how do we activate this one? Do I see anything that we could... It may be at the start over here. Like, maybe we have to come over here. I'm just not sure. It could be off the platform entirely. That controls this one. So where do you start it at? That's the question. We have all these different crystals. Well, maybe there's not a platform for this one. Maybe we just have to figure out where you get a marble from. I don't know. Because all the other puzzles seem to have the pinball, right? Let's see. Maybe... Let's just follow this around. Maybe we'll figure out where... Because there's this central crystal, right? Which kind of makes me think it would be in here. Do we see a lever or something in here that we could activate, perhaps? I mean, this just... It feels like a central platform, but I don't see how this platform could move either. So I'm not sure. That leads to one. That leads to one. Wait. No? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there 5 of them? I don't know. Wait, was that a... That's just a circle. That's the other puzzle. Is there any way to activate things from one end or another? I know clearly this is one of the puzzles, because we can change these, right? I just don't know what effect it has. We got to figure out how to activate it. Maybe it's over here. Let's see. But we can't go any further here. So maybe not. Unless, well, we're going somewhere. Maybe we're just leaving that area for now. Could be. Alright. Well. I'm not sure. Let's look around. There are... I don't know. It's so weird. What? We have a ladder? Were we here before? Okay, so now we're at the beginning, right? Because this is the... That thing? The book should be around here, right? I believe it was around here. It's right here. Okay. Let's go back to Jananan and see if there is anything that we may have missed. Like, let's look around his little office and see if we may have missed something. All right. We could also try potentially going to another age. So this is the tusk that's down the ladder. All right, so let's go back to... We go up this way. We should have all the ways open now, so I think we should be able to go in this way, right? Yeah, so now we don't have to go in the convoluted ways. All right. We could also go down if we needed to, right? Is there anything here? I think there's nothing really here because we can't access that egg yet. We have to do something with this, I think. Which we haven't figured out how to do anything with this. All right. What about, can we take the elevator down still? Let's see. I think we should still be able to. Just take the elevator down and see if there was anything in that room. Did I not push the button? Wait, can I not? Do I have to close the door? Push the button? Doesn't work anymore? Do we have to close that? I'm confused. I guess maybe we can't go down anymore. Oh, maybe, is it this one? What even are we doing? I'm so confused. Well, okay. Never mind then. We can still get there though. We just have to kind of go the long way, the scenic route. So let's head down through the water to get through the little houses, right? If I can remember the way, it's a bit convoluted. Let's see. Go around this way. And then let's go up here, down this way. And then we have to go down down this way. All right. And then we can go to the little house, right? Okay. Now we'll head over this way. All right, so is there anything in here that we may have missed? Maybe we missed a journal or, I don't know. Let's look. We got that crazy experiment there. What is this? Oops. What is this? Anything we can interact with? No. What is this? He's got, wait a second. Wait a second. That's a stone. Oh, oh. I recognize this puzzle a bit. Or I recognize this a bit. Can we take some of these out? I wonder? I don't know. Because there's another puzzle on that planet we were on. And I think it involves balancing. So it's saying that one of these stone balls equals 4 of these. So these are much lighter than this one. And this is like the dark one. We had 2 types of wood, right? I wonder if there's anything else we could do with that. I don't know. It may just be for observation purposes. But yeah, it's definitely balancing there. And I think that might be part of our issue. Is there anything here? Let's see. There's more of these little balls here. But I don't know if there's anything else that we can interact with it. What about this? Oh, what about this? Okay, so this is one of those little balls is equal to 4 of the light balls. Okay, okay. So what we have here then is the light brown balls are the lightest, followed by the crystal balls, followed by the dark brown balls. So we can go back to that other age and get to that balancing puzzle, right? Now we know, I think, what their weights are relative to each other. So let's head back and see if that's accurate. We gotta get back to that tusk though. All right, I think up here. Can we go around this way? We got to get to that one over there. All the way over here. Go up this way. Over here. I gotta love the random, like, dramatic music. Alright, and then we go back in here. Alright, let's head back to Amateria and see if that is accurate information. Because that may be huge intel. Because that was the piece we were missing on that one puzzle. So let's see if that is what we need. Alright. Now, which way was it? I think... Let's see. I think we can only go this way right now anyways. And I believe it was like the first one that we came to. So let's see. Maybe? May have to go this way. It does get a little confusing navigating. I wonder if we are able to solve another puzzle. Like, I think it might be leading us up here. I'm not sure. Alright. What do we got here? Can we go down? Yes. Does this lead us... I think this might lead us to the sound puzzles, right? But we'll find the right area. It's like over there, I want to say. That's the one we just did. Let's head over this way, past these sound puzzles, because this was the second puzzle we came to. And really all we need to do for this one right now is figure out where you trigger it from. And if we can find that out, then we'll be able to make some progress on it. But until then, it's not going to do us any good. Get out of the middle of it, because my brain's exploding. If I could remember how to exit this area, that would be great. Let's just head up. It's not that way. I don't think it's this way. I don't know. Can we go this way? Okay, we can go this way. Yes, we went through here with the weird drawing. All right. Actually, did I just see something? Is that a button? I don't know. It doesn't seem to do anything. I wonder if the activation room for the sound puzzle might be in here somewhere. We'll have to check that out in a little bit. Right now, I want to kind of stay focused and at least accomplish, hopefully, one thing. Was it over here? Yes. Okay, so let's head up and see where we stand right now. Because I don't remember what state we left it in. So, I don't know. I assume we want to get through this little circle here. So, we've got some weights and balances somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where they're at. But let's follow this ball and see where it goes. So it's going to drop that. And then it's bouncing this one. So right now it's low. It's too heavy. So it's too heavy right now. But not by a super lot, I don't think. I feel like if it's a little bit lighter, that would be good. So let's see what we've got in there right now. Okay, so we have a crystal piece, a dark piece, a dark piece, and a crystal piece. Okay, so we know the dark pieces are the heaviest. So if we have 2 light pieces, this is the same as half a crystal So what do we have right now? I maybe what we're wanting is we're wanting to make the full weight of this one, maybe? Possibly. I don't know. But now we have half a crystal and a quarter of a crystal. So that's like 3/4 of a crystal. And then the big heavy piece. So let's see what that does. We took off the heaviest piece and put in the lightest piece. It was a little too heavy from what I could see. So let's see if this makes a difference in the balancing of this scale. We'll see. Drop the marble. Okay. It's gonna come through. Okay, so it is balancing it. It's still too heavy though. Because when the ball drops in, it's tilted. No, yeah, it's tilted down. Which means the weight we have on this ball is too heavy. So, what if we replace the other heavy piece with a crystal? Will that work? So now we basically have 3/4 of a crystal, right? All together? Because we have half a crystal with the 2 actual crystal pieces. And then 2 of the light pieces, which is half a crystal. So let's see. We're trying to do it a little bit logically, but it still is a bit of experimentation. Let's see what it looks like when the ball lands. Okay. Still a little heavy, though. But we don't have any more pieces that we can drop in, right? Let's look at that again. So when it drops into the basket, that side is up, right? Or was it too low? Let me see. Yeah, it's too high. It's a little bit too high. I don't know if we have anything else we can put in, unless we just don't put pieces in there, but is that possible? I mean, we've already got the 2 lightest pieces in there, don't we? Let me see. Yeah, we have the 2 lightest pieces. Do we just, like, not put in a piece and leave it like that? I mean, is that even going to work? Is that going to make any kind of difference whatsoever? I feel like that's a bit cheating, but... Unless there's another place we have to determine... You know, we could swap this. That could be a thing, too. It may be that we have to balance it both ways. Possibly. Okay. So, let me try swapping this. What if we do it in the middle? Because really, that's where we want it to weigh, right? We want it to weigh equal. So maybe this will be a bit more fair now that we understand how the scale works. Let me see. I imagine. Okay, now it's super heavy, which is what I would expect. Okay, so now let's go add the heaviest piece on there and see where it stands, because we want to balance it in the middle, I would think. Otherwise, I don't think we're going to make any, I don't think we're going to see any changes because it's not evenly balanced, right? Let's put the heaviest piece in there. And maybe that's too heavy, but we'll see. Okay, let's head back up. I will conquer this puzzle today, guys. I am bound and determined. By golly. All right, let's try it. Let's see how this ball weighs in relation to what we have, which is the heaviest, the second heaviest, and 2 of the lightest. Okay, it's a little too heavy, right? I feel like if we put the crystal piece on there, though, that's going to be too light, right? If it is, we're going to have to move it over again and adjust it, I think. Maybe. Because I feel like we have to have it completely full. Otherwise, this doesn't seem like a very fair puzzle. Because you could just have it, like, with nothing on it, which seems to defeat the spirit of the puzzle. Alright, let's try it with that one, because that one's lighter. And then we'll head back up and see what it looks like. I'm hoping we're getting closer to the solution. I just wish there was a little bit of a faster way to do this instead of having to wait for the animation every time, but it's okay. It's okay, it's still too heavy. So what if we move it to the left side and try it? I mean, I can't imagine this working, but we're limited on what pieces we have. So we've got to work with the tools that we have. Okay, so it's too heavy again. So we can try the heavy piece and see. We're now weighted towards this side, so maybe that'll make a difference, whereas it didn't before. We can but see. If we had another light colored piece, I could do that, but we don't, so. Because apparently they broke them. If you look under there, like there's broken pieces under there. Alright, so let us see if this makes a difference. Hopefully. Hopefully we're getting close to the solution. Come on. We can do it. Come on. I'm looking at the basket to see how it weighs. Oh, it's way too heavy. Alright, what if we weigh it over here? I feel like we've tried this before and it didn't work. We could do both of the heavies or remove one of the light ones and replace it with the medium one. It's a little bit... That feels like it's a little bit too heavy still. And if we do it in the middle, what happens? Then it's definitely too heavy. Okay. But if we weigh it over here, it's still too heavy. That's the thing that's confusing me. Like, how can we get this weight correct? That's what I need to know. Because this one, with it over here... Oh, wait, that was the wrong side. No, if we... No, wait. It's way too heavy when it's over there. But it was also way too heavy when we did this side, right? I think. Because I feel like it was too heavy here also. It's only a little bit too heavy there. Okay. All right, so I think what we're gonna do, let's go back down and let's analyze what we've got. Every time we put the heavy ones on, they're too heavy. What do we have on there right now? We'll have to see. We have one heavy one, 2 light ones, and a medium one. What if we put one heavy one, 1 light one, 2 medium ones, and then see if there's a position where we can adjust it. Like, the thing I'm not sure about is which side of the weight are we comparing it to, right? Are we weighing it against the basket that the ball is dropping in, or is that contributing to its weight? I'm not sure. All right, let's see what this does. Okay. You know, I almost want to go back to where we saw this guy. Oops, I didn't mean to do that again. Let's go back and look at it. Because remember, there was one area where we could look at it and we had no idea what we were looking at in the first time. Alright, so let's go down. Let's go back around and see if we can find it again. Alright. We went down this way, I believe. I'm not sure how we got to it before. We kind of explored around. And managed to find it. Maybe we went up. Alright, so we're up here. This is where we started at, but also I think we might can find it. And we still got to figure out what to do with this puzzle too, because I don't know. Let's see. Can we go? We can't go this way. We can go down this way. This is where we came from, right? I think this leads to those puzzles. That's not where we want to go. That will be the next thing that we attempt. Right now, we want to remember how we got... We can't go this way. But we did manage to find it before, kind of wandering around a bit. Where is it in relation to here? It should be somewhere close to here, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Is there any... Why do we have such a close-up view of this? Crazy. What is this? That's where we just came out at. Are we supposed to look at... I don't know what we're supposed to look at here. This is a weird angle. Is there something we're supposed to be able to interact with here? That's a very close-up. Alright, I guess we have to go down if we want to get to that puzzle from this direction, right? But what... Oh, this is... Wait, this is what we did. We went up the elevator. Okay. Okay. So where was it? What am I looking at? Okay. Oh. Okay. So we have a clear section. Is this 2 heavy pieces? And a light piece? Maybe. Possibly. It clearly just has one glass piece though. 100%. That is definitely true. Well, that is definitely intel. We saw this before, and we had no idea what it meant, so... Okay. Now, can we head... Where is this? We've been here before? This heads to... Oh, this leads to there. Okay. We don't want to quite go here yet. This goes to the sound puzzle, which we haven't figured out how to trigger that one yet. Which we may not be able to until we solve this other one. That's a possibility. Okay. So let us head over there. Now that we know there is one crystal section, that helps a lot. That gives us a definitive amount for how much we need, right? All right. So, let's take all this out. All right. So, we know one of these guys equals 4 of these guys. And 4 of these guys equals 1 of these guys, right? So that ball, I don't know, it kind of looks like it's made of this material, right? I can't really see it. Let me put the crystal on there so I can look at the backside of this. It sort of looks like it's made of that. But if that's so, that ball would be, it had 3 of those plus a crystal section, so that's 4 of them. So we have to get 7 of these guys equivalently up here. 4, 5, 6. That's the best we could do with that. But this equals 4 of these guys. We definitely can't do this, right? Because that would be, this would equal, this is like, I don't know if this is like stone or what. How would we get 7 of them? I don't know. There's no way we could do that because 1 of these guys would be too many. So how does this help us? Is there some way we can get, maybe these count? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. So, oh, actually, that would be like the whole, this would be half of a bowl, right? Maybe. So, okay. So we have the bottom half, which would be, let's say that's 4. So we need 3 more pieces. We only have 2. Okay. But this is 4 of them. That's too many already, right? So we would need, in theory, maybe there, I wonder if there's another angle we can figure that out. I don't know. Let's see. Let's explore around. Maybe there's a different way we can view this ball. Can we see it from down here? Like, can we get up this ladder over there? Maybe? I'm not sure. I would really love to get around here, but it doesn't look like I'm able to. We can look at it from here. Okay. So 1, 2, yeah. So, okay. So we're getting lots of angles. Does this really help us though? I'm not sure. What about, we can't view it from this angle. And we can't see it from over here. What if we go back up the elevator and look at it again? Where is that elevator? It should be right around here somewhere, right? It was on the side somewhere. This way. Also, actually, what if we go... Oh, that leads us to that cave. We don't want to go there yet. We want to go here. All right, so let's go up the elevator and see what we have. Okay, so let's look at this again. Maybe we are confusing ourselves. Where is it? Okay, so it has one crystal section. That equals 4 woods, right? We've looked at it from the other angles, and it's like, we're only seeing half of it right now. 1, 2, 3. Then the other side has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Okay, so we got to figure out, that's much more doable, right? So we can see half the ball was all wood when we looked from down below, right? And now this one has this. Amateria, yeah, it's interesting. It's for sure interesting. Welcome in, Akonia. It's challenging. I will say that it's very challenging. But we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out bit by bit. All right, so what we know, we've got to come up with the equivalent of 11 wood pieces. Let's go this way. Over across the bridges. All right. I think we can actually do that. It takes a bit of tinkering for sure. Man. And I think understanding what the puzzle is the hardest part of the puzzle. Trying to link all the pieces together and understand what you're even actually looking at. Okay, so we've already got half of this, so 4. So so we have to come up with. Do we have to come up with 11 for the top, or do we take away the 4 that we've already got? Because then that would be the 7 that we're coming up with, which is going to be tough. If we can do 11, then 4, that's 4, 5, 6, 8. I mean, these two would be 8. I think that might be why we're having a difficult time. Is there anything else over here that we can do anything with, I wonder? I'm curious. And this one is going to be equivalent to 4 of these guys. So that's like, what, basically 16, I think? So that's, I don't think we can use any of those guys. I think those are way too heavy, right? So, because I feel like if this is 16 of those guys, that's much, much too hard, too heavy for what we need. We need to figure out, is there even a way, because we can't take these off, right? There's no way, can we like use these tools and like, and we can't just put 2 pieces on, could we? Even if we did that, 4, 5, 6, that's still not enough. So how do we get our 7th piece, I wonder? Maybe we just can't fill it up all the way. I wonder. So we know it equals 11. And right now we only have 4, which if we don't put anything on it, is going to make the ball side super heavy. If it's in the middle, right? Let's test that theory. Right now there's nothing in it. So if it were in the middle, I would expect that the side with the basket, with the ball, is going to be crazy heavy. Let's put it in the middle. Because in theory, that should mean the weights are equal, right? But obviously, we know the ball is a lot heavier than what we have on the other side, right? Right, so it's like super heavy. What if we move it to the right side? How does that affect things? How does it adjust it? Because I would imagine, let me think about weights. I would actually think this exacerbates the problem, right? Because that would mean this side would have to be even heavier than it already is. Or do I have that backwards? Let's see. Yeah, so it exacerbates it, like, horrendously. So then, theoretically, if I put it on the left side... I would think it's still going to be too heavy, but not by as much. So let's see. We'll see. I would expect it to be... Yeah, so it's not as heavy. So I think we need to keep it weighted on this side. I think I might have an idea. We need to keep it weighted on the left side because we cannot come up. Actually, we may need to change it. Actually, we need to change it to the right side. I think I know what we do. So if they're equal, we would need... Let's think about this. If it was equal, we would only need we would need 7 more, right? We cannot get 7 with the pieces we have. It's impossible. The best we could do would be 6 if we did this, or 8 if we did the other way. So if we did 6, we would need it weighted the way it is, right? Unless it doesn't quite work that way. Unless it weights it more than 1, perhaps. We'll have to see. All right. So we have it over here, which means this side is lighter. So how does this work? How well do we work here? It's still too heavy. Okay, so it weights it more than 1. Okay. I probably still have a piece of paper somewhere. I have the math of this riddle written down. Yeah, it's if I knew how the wheel was weighted, that's the thing that I'm not sure about, is how does this wheel weight it? Is it like 1/3? You know, do you have to divide it into like thirds or something to that effect? I don't know. All right. So, obviously that's not going to work. It was still too heavy. So this is the equivalent of 8. And then we could do 9, 10. I feel like that's going to be too heavy on the other side. But let's look and see. We're going to keep everything exactly the way it is. And we'll give it a look. Okay, so let's pull the pinball and let's see. All right. Okay, so it is too heavy. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to Jananan and look at those scales again. Maybe we missed something with that. I'm curious. We'll see. At least we're getting to find our way around here pretty well, so there is that. You know, gotta look for the light at the end of the tunnel. Alright, let's go back to Jananan and let's see. Let's go back to the laboratory and look at the scales and see what we may have missed. Obviously, I am firmly convinced now that there's no way we can do it equal. Also, what is there something about, like, this? I don't know. Because we actually, I wonder, we had to do something to get this staircase right. I wonder if that might have some effect. Let me see. Was there anything that we could do here? Or was that... Okay. That may not have been anything. I was just wondering. I don't see anything on here. I just know we had to balance that. This whole age is about, like, balancing, it seems. I don't know. Well, maybe just this puzzle, really. Alright, let's go down. I don't know. Can I get down from over here? I might can. Let's see. I forget if I can get down from this way or not. Maybe. Yeah, but I kind of have to go the long way around, I think. Up and over here. Alright, yeah, then we go down this stairway. Okay. This is fine. Alright. I wish there was a more convenient way to get here, but this is okay. Okay. This way. And let me look at those scales again. And maybe I missed something. So let's look at this one. Wait, what is this one? What is this? Wait a second. Okay, so this, can we move that? We can only spin it. Okay. This is a, you know, we saw this too, and I didn't know what to make of this before. But this is off balance. It's not centered. If it was centered, you'd have one guy on each side. So if it's off-centered, that means 2 equals 1. Okay. Okay. Actually, that helps a lot. Because now I think it should be possible. We just have to math it. So instead of having to equal... What did we have? We had 1 crystal piece. And then the rest of the sphere is wood. So... that would be 11. So instead of 11, we want it to equal 22. That's so much more possible now. Okay. That actually, now we can do it. We got to get back there. All right. Let's head back. If that's what I'm looking at. Again, we're just theory crafting here, but we will see. We gotta go down the hole. Alright. We gotta go down. And back in here. Okay. Now we go back to Amateria. Okay. So, in theory, if that scale is correct, if we have it off center, every 1 pound or every 1 unit we have, we need 2 when it's off center. Which means we, instead of having to try and balance 11, which is impossible with what we have to balance 22, which is way more possible. All right, let's head down. Back down the twisty corridors. We go head this way. All right, almost there. So the side that it was closest to had 2, right? Thinking back to the little puzzle, the little tree, the limb was balanced closer to the one with the 2. So this should be the correct side for it, for us to make 22. I mean, if we're wrong, we switch it to the other side, but I think that's correct. And so it's going to be 22 minus what we already have. Let's take all of these off. So 22 minus 4, so 18. Now, one of these guys is 16 of these. So we just need this. And no crystal piece. Right? Can we do that? Is that a possible thing? Or are we going to have to figure out some way to do it with all 4 filled up? I don't know. Let's see if this works. If it does, I'm going to dance for joy. Because that would give us 4 woods equals 1 crystal. 4 crystals equals 1 stone. So that's 16 with the stone. And then the 2 wood pieces is 18. And then you add the 4 at the bottom. That's 22, which is double this ball's weight. So let's see if this works. It did. Oh, we did it. So now what do we get? Okay, we have another platform raised up. What is that supposed to do? Huh. Okay. Well, I guess now we got to try and find the sound puzzle's control panel. That's the last one that we found on this island. The only problem is I have no idea where that thing is. I don't even think we can get there from over here because I think this only leads here. Let's go this way. All right. Well, we're making progress, I think. But, actually we need to go back this way. Okay, through here. Now, I think we should be on the lookout for anything that could possibly resemble a control panel. Both the other puzzles had, can we go up this way? Oh, wait. Maybe? Wait. Wait. Can I go up that way? What is up here? Oh, I bet this was another way to look at that ball, right? Or, no? Wait, is this where I wanted to be? Oh, it is. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Can we open it? What is locking us in place? Oh, we gotta go up. Okay, so we found the control panel for the sound puzzle. Nice. I was worried we weren't gonna find this one. Okay, so we have 5 ones that we have to figure out. What is this? I don't even know what settings they're at. Let's see what it does. Where does the ball come from? Okay, so it comes from up here. And it immediately vaporizes. Okay. Oh, we also have this ball here that's doing something. Okay. Interesting. All right, so I wasn't even watching this control panel. So let's look at that again and see. It obviously immediately vaporizes when it goes in there, but I'm curious what we're looking for. So it was, I'm not sure what that tells me. That's a little confusing. Okay. Well, let's go look at that one first and see what... It's the middle one, so we'll have to see what exactly is it complaining about. And there's no way to get there except for going the way we came, I think. Alright. So let's go back this way. Alright. And then we go through here. It's a bit of a walk to get to these puzzles. I hope this one isn't super hard to figure out. Otherwise, this is going to be a bit obnoxious. Okay, so we want to go to the middle one. That's this one. Okay. Where? Oh, wait. Do we want to send it to a different one? Is that what we're doing? Because when it got stuck, it was kind of like in this area, I think. Let's see what that does. I don't know. I wonder if the different sound waves send it to different places. I wish there was a way to get to the control panel from this direction, but I guess there's not. We'll just have to take the long road. All right. Oops, I passed it. All right. Let's see. Up we go. Okay. So, if we attempt to drop the marble now, we're going to hit that back one. Is it going to send it in the correct direction? That's the question. Or is it just, if it just vaporizes it, it's not really giving me a lot of information. It still just vaporizes it. Maybe it has to be where it's at the time, which was one more down, I think. Maybe? We can try it. I think probably the most annoying part about this is having to run back and forth while you try and figure it out. But we'll get it. All right, head back. It's not too terribly bad, but still. If it wasn't quite so picky with where I click. All right, let me see. Head up here. How do we get up there again? We go up this way? Like, how was I underneath it? That's confusing. What did I even do? Oh, okay. I don't... I don't even know how I got under here. Oh well, I'm up here now. I climbed up. Alright, so let's see. So we have these different directions. I don't know. By the time it gets here, I'm looking at the shapes. By the time it gets here, it was like this shape, right? Because it was like in a curve. Maybe. Maybe that's what we look at, is these shapes. Could be. Alright. Vibrations. Alright. Let's see. Let's head back to that ladder if we can. And then we'll head back and see. One more, I think, and then down. Alright. We're learning our way around at least, so, I mean, there's that. One more, I think. Yeah. Alright, and then we head down. Onto the platform. So we need to pay special attention, I think, to what the shapes look like. Which we might can get all of them if we just pay attention. Because, yeah, they're all differently shaped. So when it gets to this one, let's look at what the marble looks like. So no, it's on the up and down one. Okay. So it needs to be like up and down, I believe. I'm starting to get a grasp, I think, on how it works. Which is interesting because I don't know that sound actually plays that much of a part in it, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Well, let's head back and see if the theory is correct. I don't think it was at that one before, right? I don't think. We'll see. It goes to this one, and by the time it reaches this one, the marble is... Well, it's pointing to the one the marble was at, right? So what are we supposed to do? Do we do the next one? I don't know. That's like the last one. It wasn't this one, was it? We didn't do this one, I don't think. I feel like with this puzzle, as soon as we figure out the first one, we've got the whole puzzle figured out. We just have to trace these paths. We'll see though. But I just have this suspicion that has to do with those shapes and something about where they're at when the marble hits them. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. Alright, now we head back up and see if that did anything. I mean, worst case, you know, apparently it could be brute force. It's just going to be obnoxious to go back and forth. I would much rather find the pattern and figure out what we're actually trying to do here. So, let's see. We want to look very carefully at the shape that the marble is at, too, when it lands. So it's just straight up and down. It doesn't even get to that one. Hear me out? Okay, I'm listening, Knight. Give me hints. Oh, you don't even have a hint about the game. You go to the pet store and buy a bunny. I don't see how that's going to help me with this puzzle. All right, so it's upright. But it's also this shape. Can I remember that shape? Give me 10 seconds. I'm trying to throw a marble through this and make it go through all of these sounds. I don't exactly understand what exactly I'm doing yet. That's part of what I'm trying to figure out. But I can show you these sound puzzles for sure. They're like, they vibrate the whole screen. It's crazy. All right, one more, and then we go up. All right, so the marble comes through here, and this is the first one it hits. And it goes through that sound barrier. Now, I can change the shape here. I'm kind of thinking it's this one, based on what it looks like. And plus, we've already tried 3 of them, and I'm pretty sure this is the last one. I think it has to do with, like, the shape. Yeah, you want to see me? The whole screen. The whole world is shaking. Looks to me like you're doing well. Thank you very much. I am trying. These puzzles are definitely difficult to logic out. But it's also fun when you do figure it out. Because it's, like, satisfying. It's not your typical modern day puzzles of, can you find the hidden picture? Shaky, shaky, exactly. Alright, if I made progress on this, then I think I might understand the puzzle. If the ball still explodes, then I might cry a little. Because we will have done everything but one option, which I don't think it is that option, which means if that's so, there's something else we haven't found with this puzzle. But hopefully it goes through it. It did. Okay. 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 So that one's the sideways. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. I think we understand it now. We have the sideways, the double brain, and then the upside down one. All right. So we got it. All we got to do now theoretically is trace the ball, right? Let's see. Let's see how well we can do on this. So sideways, double brain, and then the upside down, and then the final piece. We'll see. Let's see if my theory is correct. First, we follow where the ball starts. One more. Up. Up we go. Okay, so it goes this way. It goes through here, which is correct. Then we go down here. Where does it go from here? It went, like, out this way, right? I think. So this one should be sideways one, which is that one, I think. If that is correct, then from here, it goes, I assume, to this one, which then I would guess this one is double brain. And then we go down here. I assume we go path of least resistance straight to here. Wait, that was the one we just said was sideways, right? Finish turning math into the Pickle King? Yeah. Alright, we gotta trace this again. I think I took a wrong step. Alright, so we go straight. This one is correct now. And then when we go down here, what is the path of least resistance? It's not going to go backwards. It's got to go this way. Otherwise, it makes no sense. Alright, and this one is sideways. In theory. So then we go up this way. I would assume we continue to take the path of least resistance. So then this one should be the brain. Alright, so then we continue on. I think I think it would go this way then, since the other way leads the different direction. Which this one should be sideways, right? No, sideways, double brain, upright. And then the last one is the last shape, right? So let's see, that should be this one, which is already set there. So this could be totally wrong, but let's give it a try and see how it works. I'm curious to see how well we did. The shape kind of looks like a puzzle piece, Knight. That's what you're gonna say, right? It looks like a puzzle piece. Mm-hmm. I agree. It looks like a puzzle piece. I'm looking at you and I'm glaring at you. And I'm gonna spray you with a water bottle. All right, let's see how we did. We may have gotten some pieces backwards, but hopefully, at least we got the pathing correct. All right, so it makes it through the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. We did it. Man, I'm so glad that puzzle was so much more logical than the other ones I've done here. That was a lot less painful than it could have been. Awesome. So now what do we get? Like, are all the platforms gonna open now? I haven't seen it. Oh. Oh, I didn't notice that on the other ones before. Okay. Well, let me see. We need to jot these down. So, I'm just gonna make little bubbles because that's way easier, I think. I should just screenshot this, but you know, that would like maybe take effort. And there's like a bubble between these guys. And then we have 1, 2, 3. And then I'll have to go look and see what the other guys were, because I didn't even notice that. I never realized that's what that did. Okay, so that's what we do with that other puzzle. How did I not see this until now? Who knows? All right, so now we can go revisit the other two puzzles real quick, and we will be able to jot down what we're supposed to do, and then I think we can raise the whole bridge up, right? If we enter in the correct hexagons, and we'll see. Hopefully, they should still be visible, right? Okay, yeah, so how did I not see this? All right. So this one has 1 at the top, and then a whole bunch of blank ones, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, all right, it's that. And now the other one, how did we get to the other one? I think it was past the sound puzzle, right? Yeah, it was past the sound puzzle, so we gotta go through the cave. Past it, I believe. I think, unless there's another way to get there, which is entirely possible. We'll see. No, we had to get there through like stones, right? Maybe it was a different way. This may be like puzzle hubs. Let's see. I remember there was stones we had to get to. I thought it was through here, but maybe not. Let's see. It's a big circle, go both ways. Okay. Well, then theoretically, if I click in a direction, I should eventually get there. So let's see. You just gotta find the right place to click. Alright. So if we go this way... not that way. Down this way? Oh, yeah, okay, okay. This way. And these are the rocks I think I was thinking of. Alright. Was it through here? Yeah, it was through here. And here is the... Okay, that one is a little more complicated. Alright. And then we have that one. That one's filled in. And then that one's filled in. Hopefully my little terrible sketches is good enough to figure out which hexagons we need to fill in. Alright. Can you actually go up this? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so let's go back. We were pretty close going this way, I think, because the hexagon puzzle should be right up at the end of this, I believe. Right here. Okay, so one of them, oops, is this. And that should raise up something. Okay. All right. If we do a different one, is that going to immediately lower it, I wonder? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Was that the wrong code? That may have been the wrong code. No? Well, let's try this one. Up this way. And then these. Do we just have to... Oh. Yeah, we can't... Oh! Oh! Okay, each one has one. I understand. Okay, okay. I don't remember which one was which, so we'll just have to try it. That may not have been that one. Okay, let's try this one then. And then these three. There we go. All right. And then the final one should be this one. Did that do it? Was that the right one? Let's see. It's for sure these. Unless I got it wrong and it's something like that. Oh, it was that. I misdrew my very first picture. All right. So now we can finally go up here. Are we going to find what we've been testing for now? Well, hello to you too. Okay. I guess we will sit in the fancy chair. That doesn't look like a chair. Okay. Now what are we looking at?
What's the matter, Acres? Can't remember how things work? Yet
you again.
Explained this class so well when we first spoke of it in Orion. I want Cirrus and Achenar to learn everything they can, Savidro. First from Amateria, Idana, Voltaic, and finally from Narayan. When my boys come to see your people, I want them to see Narayan's traditions at work so they can see how civilization can balance an age. Do you know what they did when they finally came to us?
They probably destroyed it.
Never came back. After class was over, you took your boys away, and you never came back. Cirrus and Achenar did.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest. Okay. Is there something that we can take from here? We pull this down? Okay. We're now flying. We're flying, guys. Okay. Are we gonna make... We gotta make a symbol, I assume? I'm guessing... Do we have to connect to these things somehow? Maybe? Possibly? Well, those don't connect. Can you swap these? I don't know. What are we exactly trying to do? Is there a symbol here? I wonder if there is... Is there a symbol here we need? We have different lights here. I bet it's the symbol for the book or something, but what is that symbol? Well, let's just do the best we can. Do we need to make a circle? I'm not exactly sure what kind of shape we're trying to make here. But we'll figure it out. That one has just got to be that one. Unless there's some way to rotate these. I'm not really sure. What else would it be? Is there other ways we can make these? Maybe we gotta join up all the lines that we can. Could be. But if that's so, how do we do that? It feels like there's no way to do it with this piece. So I'm not sure. Is there a symbol in one of these books? I wonder. Let's see. This is our journal, right? I don't know. I don't see anything. What about this one? Is there any drawings in this one? I don't see one. Okay. Well. Let's see. Is there... Oh. 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 Okay. Okay. I don't know what we're doing, but sure. We're lifting up all of the bridges. This was the first one we solved. This one took forever, it felt like. And then it's going to open up the third and final bridge piece. Okay. They're falling. Because we don't have something with this correct. Okay. So, I think Okay. Huh. Okay. Is there something here that we're supposed to look at? I don't know. We're actually inside the facility. So if it's supposed to be for the book, then let's see. The book is right near here. Is there a symbol on the book? It's right here. Oops, I don't want to click the book. Do I? Oh, wait, maybe I do. I want to click the book, see what the symbol is, and then come back, right? Perhaps? We'll see. Let's look and see if the Amateria book has a symbol. Not really. Okay. I was thinking maybe it would have a symbol. So I'm not sure what symbol we would put there then. Like how we would turn the pieces. We have to enter them all again. Oh man, that's stupid. Alright, so I need to actually number them this time. This was 1. I believe this one was 2. And then this one was 3, I believe. So, I think... Wait, it was this one, right? Or no? Maybe it was this one. Was it this one? Yeah, that was that one. Okay. 1 minute. Yeah, I haven't finished yet. Trying to figure it out. And then I had to re-enter all this stuff in. I thought maybe it was based on the symbols of the book. But there's no symbols on the book, so... There's got to be something I haven't noticed. But I'm not sure what. Let's see. Stairs come out again. But is there anything that I should observe before I go up? Am I mapping this down here? Maybe. Could be. Possibly. Alright, let's go ahead and pull this down. We'll give it one more try and see if we can figure out what's going on. Because I'm not sure exactly what we're supposed to be mapping here. I feel like there would be a symbol we've seen somewhere. But I'm not sure what symbol it would be. And I'm not sure if there's something that we have seen somewhere before. Is there any way... Okay, so we can link these. Link that. I'm not even sure exactly what we're doing. There's no way to link this one to anything. I mean, I really don't know what we're trying to accomplish here. There's also no way to link this one. So I'm not sure. That one... I don't know what we're looking at here is the problem. Is there anything up here we can do? We clicked the blue one before, right? What if we click just a random different one? Like, what happens if we just click a different one? Okay, so that one goes here. We probably should have remembered which one it said it raised. But I didn't pay attention to it, so it might be a bit of trial and error. It raises that one, but it doesn't stay. Okay. We did the blue one before, and that did all three of them. Because it started here. What if we hit the yellow one? Because the yellow one doesn't go anywhere, right? Like, where does it go? Oh, it does that one? I see. That was the second one. It also doesn't stay. What if we do the red one? The red one should be literally right here. Which is just... Oh. Okay, so it has to be the blue one. But something about this. Okay, so blue, maybe we have to trace. Okay, so it drops here. We have to trace where it would go, and it has to go to the red one. So that's the problem, is how would we get it to the red one? I guess all of these entranceways have to connect to something, because these are the different marble puzzles. I don't know how we get this one to connect to anything, though. So this may be the mystery piece. If we do this, does it land on the bridge and then go? Maybe? Let's see what happens. And we'll see what happens. My main question would be, if this doesn't work, is there a clue somewhere that we've missed? Or is it literally just recognizing that it's going to each of these platforms? That one didn't stay. Okay, why didn't it stay? It didn't stay because we did what? We had it like this, and it didn't like that. Why didn't it like that? I don't know. Alright. It probably needs one that goes to this cross hub. We probably didn't have one that went to the cross hub, right? Oh, accidentally wrote that? I see. Alright, let's try this again. I feel like that's the answer to the puzzle, is something about how the marble is pathing, right? It's got to go through the puzzles we already solved, but then it has to go to the next one. And we just accidentally had it right, like the first time. And then it goes down again. So something about the pathing from here. I don't know. See, these seem like you can't change them. Do we just have to force it to go to green? Is that what we have to do? Force it to go to green? Maybe? Let's see. I know it has to do, like, we've got to get it to go to the green puzzle next. So after it gets through here, we've got to get it those platforms to stay. Why isn't it staying? How did we accidentally get this right before? I don't understand. We just luckily got it before. Alright, so maybe it's because we have to force it to go somewhere. It can't go that way. Okay, maybe, oh, maybe it has to go like that. Because you've got to be able to go, this is the center house, right? So this is where, right, it goes through the blue. The marble, I'm guessing the marble comes out here, goes and does the stuff here, and then it's got to go, I don't know. Let's try this and see what happens. I feel like we are pathing the marble, but we got to figure out the correct path for it, right? Okay. Now, the first time we did it, it stayed up. So I'm not sure if we did something different. Let's try some different things. We had a circle going before, right? Like we had a nice little loop going. We were trying to connect all the pieces into this nice little circle. Let's see if we can do that again. Because that felt like we had gotten closer than we have on anything else. I don't know. Let's try this and see if we're even making any difference. We may not be. We'll have to see. Will it stay? It did stay. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Does it stay this time? Okay, so we have those. Now we gotta check out to see. Green is where we had problems before. Green didn't stay before. So we may have issues with green. Because I feel like it's gonna get stuck somewhere. It'll go into the central building and then what? It's not gonna stay, is it? Yeah, it's not staying. Okay, so something about green is not right. So it comes in here, it comes out this way. There's no way for it to go any other way. It comes out this way, but what can we do with that? Because this doesn't turn any other way. How do we make it... If it goes... Because this for sure won't work, right? One would think. Let's see. I suspect this won't work, but green is definitely where we're getting hung up on. We'll have to see if there's something we can do. Okay, so we ended up messing it up by doing that. So now it won't even go. It's got to do this. Alright, so it comes out, goes through here, right? goes up to the green. No, goes up to the yellow, right? Oh, so it comes... We only moved the one piece, so why did it mess up? Let's see. So... blue goes to the yellow. So it comes back here. Right? Then it goes to the yellow. So we've got that right. And that one stays. But from here, it's going to fail. It comes out there. But then it doesn't stay there. We've got to make it go... So maybe... Okay, so maybe the difference is... This one needs to somehow... How would we do that? It needs to go to the red platform, right? Right? Let's see. If this messes up blue, I'm going to be very confused. Because theoretically, that one should have had nothing to do with blue. So let's see. We're getting through this one just fine. Come on, stay. Okay, so this one has to be the way it was. Or did we have it like this? Wait, we didn't have it like this, did we? I don't think we did. Did we? Let me see. It comes up through green. Could it possibly be that's the issue? This piece? I gotta see. Alright. It starts at the blue ring on the bottom and goes left. Yeah, so I was thinking... Does it come in this side or is this the exit? I feel like this would be the entrance, right? So maybe it comes in like this. And then goes through here. But then how does it get to yellow? I don't know. Alright, we're going to try this one. And if it doesn't work, I'll try and map it a little more logically. The ring is essentially the puzzle, and the colored line trailing from that toward the corner is the puzzle exit. Alright, so let's see. Wait. Did I... Wait. What happened? Did I do it? I didn't even pay attention. Oh. Wait, what did I do? Oh. Oh, okay. Well then. Oh boy. We're riding a roller coaster, guys. Oh boy. I hope nobody's motion sick. Can you imagine this as an actual ride? This is awesome. This is so cool. Now we're heading towards... Okay. We're heading towards the popping one, right? Man, this is the most epic game of pinball ever. Time to pop. Oh boy. Pop. It's popcorn time. I'm glad they didn't make us do this when it was messed up. That would be horrible to end up in the water. And then we go to the red door. And the bridge actually stayed, I assume. Nice. Awesome. Okay, now what? Oh, that's cool, the little symbol. Okay. Well, that was pretty cool. We draw the symbol? Is that what we had to learn here? Interesting. Okay. So that's what we learned from here. Okay. That's really cool. So now we head back to... Okay. Very cool. Exactly. Hope you don't have motion sickness. Man, that was crazy. I didn't even realize I had gotten it until we were on the roller coaster ride, and then it was too late. That was pretty awesome. Nice. Imagine a VR remake. Oh, man. People might literally start throwing up. All right. So, I don't know what we would do with this now. Do we put it like... Do we put it on this thing, maybe? Okay. I thought that might have something to do with it. I imagine we have to get the other ones too, and it'll make some kind of image. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Not so easy, is it, Atris? Running like a rat through a maze, looking for some sign that'll help you save your world. Is it over here? Is it over there? Is it someplace I can't find? Cirrus and Akinar didn't care about saving Narayan. All that talk about fixing instabilities, rewriting the age so that we would be free to live our lives, that was just talk to hide the truth of why they had come. But we believed their lies, Atris. So we abandoned our traditions, forgetting that those traditions were keeping Narayan alive. And when the last tree started to die, I followed them here to tell them what they had done. And they laughed.
I believe it.
They said they would never fix Narayan.
They were a bit
insane. They said that they had already taken everything it had worth saving.
Disagree.
So, my dear old friend, Atris, I brought you to this place where your education begins. Find the remaining two symbols, and then come see what your boys did to Narayan.
Oh, man. Well, we're getting a clearer picture of what's going on. That's kind of crazy. I'm a little bit scared to see what we're going to find on the next two worlds, but at least we know how to unlock them. We will be tackling that in the next episode, though. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this one. It's been quite a trippy little ride there. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch at twitch.tv/Liara27. I have my schedule posted in the about and in the description. And if you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/Liara27. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye. All right. Let's give it a save. That was fun. Man, that was crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to save over this one because we're back here. So we will go check out the next age next week. So that way we won't have to like end part way through. So I'm gonna hop in if you have time. Well, it will be, if you want to just check out this game, it will be next Sunday, probably around 4:30-ish Central Time. So that's usually when I play Myst. So thank you for hanging out with me today. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody who was hanging out, chatting with me. It was lots of fun. I'm going to see who we can raid out to. And we will be back here on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. We're actually going to play some World of Warcraft because they have the Plunder Storm up. And so we're going to check that out with a trio with Knight and Math. So that should be interesting. And let's see. Speaking of World of Warcraft, let us raid to Borbizzle because that's what he's playing. And I will see you guys on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. Thank you again so much for hanging out. I appreciate everyone, and I look forward to the next stream. So until then, guys, bye.